Hello everybody, Arcane here with another video from Warcraft 3 Reforged. For this video I created my own very custom map. I have to warn you, this was the very first time I've been ever using the world map editor, so this map is horrible, but it should do. On this map I actually placed every single unit you could possibly find in the Warcraft 3. There are hundreds of those unit models, so we'll not be checking every single one of them. I just grouped them by the factions, and we'll sort of glance over these factions and check out what is done and what is not done yet. I believe that this is the best way, most transparent way to show you how much of work is already done in this Warcraft 3 Reforged. Alright, let's get started. First faction is our humans, and we can see all the units here. I believe that in that editor you had like, you could choose between custom units and between campaign units, so first should be always the campaign units, not always. What's interesting here, there is, yes, these are our normal units, this is our Blood Mage, this is interesting, this is a Phoenix. Changing to this kind of egg. There's no glow around it yet, that doesn't matter. But basically all human units. Oh, here we have a Medivh. That's an interesting one. Let's check it. Let's check him out from the close. Okay, there we have him. We can turn him into Crown. That's it. It has pretty nice smooth animation already. And here should be just, yes, high elf peasants. They're really nice. Come here close. But these are just units which are running around in the campaign. Who is this guy? Chaplain. Some sort of priest. We have an archer here. And there's Blood of Engineer. Alright. Probably everything here you probably... Here's Jail Kazan. Another campaign guy. Hydromancer. What is this? This is a wagon. This is when you are transporting the caravan with the Keltas. This is how it will look like now in the Reforged. We have here Battle of Littlenut. This guy's chopping something. Oh, this is interesting. Already Admiral Proudmoore has the model done. With animation and with everything. Here we have Antonidas. And here is Arthas. Let's put them both together. Here we can see them from close by. There's just subtle change between his hair right away. And Frostmourne is kinda huge, I would say. Oh, whatever. This cloak is already tattered. Okay, I want to speed it up a little bit, but I believe that these units are most interesting, the human ones. We have a Jaina here, this is Gale, and here we have Sylvanas Windrunner. Let's put them together. There we have them, these three heroes. Actually, Sylvanas Windrunner looks a lot as the Sylvanas from the Warbringer video. Who is this? Dagran, Halak the Livebringer. Probably some paladins you meet in the campaign as well. There's some guys as treacher, but what we can say, basically every structure of the human faction. This was everything of this was ranked as human faction, so I put it together, and everything was already done. High Elven Farms, there is fruit stands, another Elven Farms. This is another version of Medivh. This is another Paladin. Portal is exactly the same still. That's probably like the only thing that's not changed here yet. So these are buildings. Yes, a lot of towers have exactly the same model. So this is probably changes. Baldur Tower, it's same as the Celt Tower. Yeah, but their models are the same. They are not done yet, probably. But these are already all different. This is interesting. Now the God Tower, half the God Tower or Fear Tower. Count Tower looks kinda cool. Here we have, yes, buildings. You probably already saw this in some other videos, so I will not go over it. Okay, we are going for another faction. Here we have orcs. We'll check out individual heroes. What is this? This is Orc Warlock. This is what orcs will probably change into when they drink from that corrupted Blood of Manoroth in one of the orc campaigns. Fel Orc. This is Fel Orc Raider. Yes, they are put together. This is what I will change when I drink the Blood of Manoroth. This is Corrupted Blade Master. Karen Bluetooth is here. This is another Karen Bluetooth. And we have Chance Torsmond here. He has his model already done as well. Looks very cool. Is this Drektar? Drektar has his model as well. I believe that you don't meet him in the campaign until the bonus Rexar's bonus campaign. Oh, here we have. This is interesting. Gromashal Scream. He has two different models now. One is the Fel. This is what he looks like after he drinks the Blood of Manoroth. And he looks really amazing, this guy. What do I have here next? This is Rexar. He has his model done as well already. Here is Rokan. And who is this? Samuro, Blade Master. This is Orc War Chief. Gartok, Koda Beast. This is another version of Karen Bloodhoof. This guy is bigger than this guy here. And this is probably Misha. Rexal's Bear. This Nazgrel guy. There we have Vol'jin. Oh, let's check out Vol'jin. I didn't saw this one. But as well, same as the human faction, basically all models are already done. Like, all of them, literally. Look at this guy. There is a Gul'dan even. It looks really good. This guy looks really fantastic, I would say. We have here our favorite orc, probably, Troll. Has really massive ammo in himself. Looks great as well. What do we have here? This is a Spirit Wind Rider. This is actually not finished yet. This is Wind Rider. And this is Drag Tool. You made this guy once in the campaign, I believe. What do I have here? This is some random stuff. These are the wards of the Rokan, I believe. They all have its own model, which is interesting. Like every rank has its own model. Here are dogs of Shaman. This is Spirit Walker. Balsaka. These are the individual wards. They don't have a glow effect on them yet. But each one of them has its own model already done. What do I have here? There are some structures like gauges. Well, this power generator. I don't know what is this lightning about. This defiled fountain of life. This fountain of blood. Oh, this is interesting. This is super interesting. Dragon roost. Look at that. This structure has changed a lot. There is actually dragon sitting on it. But it's kind of interesting. I would say when you now have the living dragon here, it's like the structure should have some attack damage or something like that. Because like living beast. I mean, if you attack it, it should defend itself, right? But it doesn't, of course. Oh, whatever. We have another units. We have a peon. Yes, these are actually normal units from the multiplayer, I believe. So what do we have here? Heroes. This is the Blade Master. He looks really cool. Stone Chieftain, Zulabar, Shadow Hunter. Yes, the ordinary units, basically. That's what they are. Gauges, Shamans. But yeah, as I said before, basically all the structures already have their models. All the structures, all the units. Spirit Lodge looks really nice. What else do we have here? Food Lunch. But now we are going to Undeads. This is not so good. There is a lot of stuff already missing, which is kind of interesting because on the BlizzCon 2018 we already saw that many Undead units already had models in that game, and that what was shown. Here we have a Manarot. It's really cool looking model. Well, this is interesting because in front you can see the wings, but from the other side they are just bones. You see that? They got to work out on this a little bit yet. There we have Archimond. He's kind of slow. He'll definitely grow up. Same from both sides. I already have his model. Brutilus. Looks good as well, but the same problem with the wings. Kel'Thuzad doesn't have its model. Here is Macteridon. Here we have Kil'jaeden. This guy is small as well. But yeah, no structures models at all. And actually, this unit is what I just was showing you. This Pit Lords and Warlocks and whatever it is. They are not units of the Scourge. Just in the editor they were under the Scourge, so I put them together. Okay, no structures here. This is interesting. This is actually the Lich King. This is the Frozen Throne here. But the entrance is from the other side, so we can see it. Ah, should have placed it the other side. This is interesting. We have Shrine, which is basically Skull of Gul'dan. This is a Demon Portal, already has a model. These are just some random structures. Here we have a Frostmourne pedestal. Looks really amazing. Another thing is we have here Infected Granary, Book of Summoning pedestal. These are just some random structures. And yeah, that's about it, right? Oh, this is something I heard. There is a Saphiron. He already has his model. I have to tell you, it looks amazing, don't take me wrong, but it kinda doesn't look like the dragons of the World of Warcraft, I would say, slightly. But the dragon and Naxxramas, because Sapphiron is actually a boss of the Naxxramas in the World of Warcraft, and it's just his bones. But it looks kind of similar, I have to admit that. It looks very similar to that boss in the World of Warcraft. Right, well, whatever. Whatever, we got covered. Did I forget something in here? I guess not. I have shown you everything here. There is Serenox. Let's go now to check out the units of the Night Elves. It's basically the similar case as the Undeads. They don't have their models yet. Basically nobody in here. No structures, no anything. But this is interesting, because these are corrupted structures of the Night Elves, and they already have their models. This is super interesting. Yes, this is basically the walking version of this of Corrupted Tree of Eternity, which means that it will basically they're halfway done with the Night Elf structures at least, because this should be just having the same model as this guy's, just uncorrupted. So it will look sort of like this. What do we have here? We have Ancient of War, this Fountain of Power. Oh, this is interesting. Horn of Cenarius Pedestal, the structure from the campaign. Looks really good. Very detailed. This Barudan, that's where the Malfurion is sleeping in the campaign. There we have Enchanted Gamestone. I have no idea where you can find this. This is interesting as well. Already the corrupted... Wait, no. This is Night Elf Fishing Village, so some structures are already done for the campaign. They are basically ready. But yeah, a lot of work here still. A lot of doing here in the Night Elves. And this should be the neutral units or something. It was just in the creator, so I just placed random of them, but a lot of them already have their own models. Oh, look at that, look at that. This is a flying sheep. It already has the model too. This random creature, flying sheep. I'm not sure if you ever see this in the campaign, but it already has its own model. So the Alchemist, you probably don't meet him anywhere in the campaign, but already his own model. There is some Sea Witch. Probably Lady Vash will have exactly the same model. Make a go. Tinker here. This kind of Beastmaster, its own model. Dark Ranger has his own model already as well. Pretty good looking model. This I'm not sure as is Fleshfire. Just a guy. Here we have another Pandaren. He looks differently than Gemstorm Snout, totally differently. And it has already its own model as well. These are forest trolls, these guys here. Come on, wait. I didn't want to click on you. I want to turn you around. There we go. Let's take a look, close look on the trolls. They look real decent. Wait. Yes, his animation is kinda messed up still. Forest Troll Warlord. I really like this new spiders look. It looks really great. No animation on this one yet. But this one has this animation. I forget to show the dragons here. They look really epic. Yeah, they look really great. I really like them. They look kinda similar to that... Oh, where was the guy? Sapphiron. Well, not exactly. Sapphiron is very unique compared to them. Where was I? Where was I? Oh, all the way here. So, what do we have here? Yes, we were checking out the dragons. There is Margrettor Pillord. Probably he has its own model as well. There we have Hovsk. Who is this? Shredder. Supper. Lava Spawn. But all of them has their own model. This gnoll doesn't have a new model, right? This is the old model still. But other gnolls already have their models. Who is this? Yes, this is the ultimate of the Pandaren. It will change into 3 of these guys. And these are probably the same guys, just sort of stronger. Oh, but those details are... Those unit models are so detailed, and you basically don't meet these guys in the main campaign at all. I'm really surprised that they're already done. Yes, these are grinded golems. These are normal neutral units you find all the time around the map. They look like this now. They are very different. So are the Murlocs. They look great. I really like the Murlocs. Wait, I'm sending structure here. No, stay back, stay back. And Murloc, come here. He has very interesting weapons. He has this kind of shells, but these guys are kinda more advanced already. They have the iron buckles and stuff like that. What else do I have here? Some ogres. They have really amazingly looking models as well already. There we have some bears, just some random bears. Oh, it's Misha and her stronger version. Clockwork Goblin, he is just the same, right? There's no new model for him. Or is it a new model? Was he looking like this? Hardly. I think that this is a new model. There's got to be a new model. Alright, okay, I didn't notice that before. Okay, so these are the bears. They look like this in game. Some of them, some are Mishas. Raging Bear. This guy is Tinkerer. We have some swines. Quill Beasts. I believe they are Rexa's units, all of them. Did I left something over here? Probably not. There are some neutral structures. I don't know what is this at all, but it has its own structure model. Here we have a sheep. You can take a look on it, or it has its own model. These are tents. These are Murloc huts. And these are gnoll huts. And these are forest troll huts. Yeah, so just you see them. Here is a swine, if you care about that kind of stuff. And this is super interesting. I was really surprised that already all Nagas is their own models already. So the scout, that flying unit of theirs, looking really great. These are the Murlocs. They have this kind of shells for weapons as well. They're actually Murghouls. I believe they're undead, so right, I don't know how they're ranked. Lady Vash. So this is their model. This is how Lady Vash looks like in the game. So she's different than the sea which I was showing you earlier. And I really like this model. It looks really good. These are Naga Sirens. And we have here... I was surprised by the Naga Myrmidon. He looks kinda... He's the main... He's like the strongest units of Nagas. I was expecting that he would be slightly bigger than, for example, the Summoner here. Or the Naga Siren. But he looks kinda that small. He looks amazing as well, but he's kinda small. Different thing is this Naga Royal Guard. This guy is really cool. He's real detailed, real well looking. So again, Submerged Naga Myrmidon. Okay, well this is not working very well. These are the peons of this. Murgles. Oh, great. We can try some animation. Do I have enough resources for anything? Put me spawning ground. Yes, maybe. Check out. It seems it doesn't. Well, it has some animation. Some new animation. It wasn't looking like this. Oh, there's a tentacles. Alright. Wow, this looks amazing actually. This looks much better than what it used to be. Okay, I can just keep watching this one. Let's get closer a little bit. Wow. This is really well done. It really looks alive. Okay, I won't wait for it. How much more? Okay, because soon this should be start to change into that spawning ground. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Spawning grounds are just now ready. Yes, and again, it's interesting, they have already the structures ready, done, built. So they're ready to be used in the game. This is a Tidal Guardian, sorry. We can try to let him attack on this. See how his animation looks like. It's interesting that electric bolt is affected like by the gravity. It's going in this hyperbole. Oh, what's the name in English? Alright, we got this. I wanted to show you one more thing. But hell, I forget where I put that unit now. Or if I even put it. Oh, there is a frog. Didn't show you that one. There was somewhere. I'm sorry about the cut in the video. I found out that there are some units I still didn't add it to this map, so I wanted it to be complete. And here they are. Here we have a goblin landmines on the ground. I wonder if we can trigger them, if they have already animation. But they are already done. They have the models done. Try to trigger it. Try to explode it. Maybe when I destroy it, it should explode. I'm not sure if it works that way. No, it doesn't, but it has some animation. Can you actually? I don't know. Well, I probably can't trigger it in any way. So no, well, it doesn't matter. Here are some models which were not part of the video. Some villagers here. Some ordinary models, ordinary folks of the Azeroth. Can go here. Okay, they're all the same as this guy. But this one is something else. Here are some childs. Okay, we have it. And these are some bonus things. This is like Orc Juggernaut. I believe that this is supposed to be ship, actually. But here we have it on the ground. Maybe it's not a ship, I'm not sure. Marine doesn't have its model yet, but here, Great Spirit Beast, whatever that is, it has its model. This thing has as well. Hydraulisk, he's just an Easter egg, but he has already very beautiful model ready. What is this? This we have a Spirit Beast. This is a Space Fellow Orc, he doesn't have his model yet. And this thing here is Zergling. So that is under Easter egg. I'm not even sure if you can meet it somewhere in the campaign or something like that. I know that you can fight Hydraulisk in the main campaign, but I'm not sure about Zergling. This is what Lesser Spirit Beast, so that's just a small version of this guy here. And what I said you in the main in the video is that no units of the Night Elves are ready, but that's not true. There are 3 of them ready. Prison Wagon. That's where the Illidan was locked during the campaign. Then this thing is Sentry. I have no idea where you can find this in the game. And then there is a Warden. She doesn't have an animation yet, so just this weird walking thing with a whip in her hand. I'm not sure where she was in the campaign yet, but they all should be campaign units. So in the summary, we know that a lot of Undeads already have their models, but they're just not part of this beta. Yes, and I turned the Lich King around, the Frozen Throne, but you can't see anything inside. Yeah, so in summary, we know that the Undeads are already done, they are just not part of this game. So that means that only the Night Elves are not done yet. Which means that in total it's like already close to 90% of unit models are finished. Which is kinda amazing, because that means that we are much closer to the release of this game than we thought. And as yeah, the BlizzCon 2019, I believe that beta will be there, why the hell not? There's everything that there might possibly be. Can I summon Dragon? No, I don't have units. Well, anyway, so this was the summary, this was this video. I thank you all for watching, and I hope to possibly see you in the next video.